go for this guy here. I can use the Arthur to shield for me. That corrosion might be enough to actually kill him. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Recommended Setups, and today I'm going to be taking a closer look at the Leech. So a few of you were asking me about this robot. You have it, but you're not sure what weapons to run on your Leech. So we're going to take a closer look at that. These are going to be highly competitive builds at this point in the game. So we have the Havoc here. We also have the Pulsar build, which I tend to run on my own account as well, as many of you know. There's also the Wasp build and the Atomizer build. So those are the four builds I think I would run on the Leech at this point in the game. If you plan on, using it in really high competitive play, I'm talking about against like the top players out there. Those are the builds that I would run. And as far as this build goes, I'm going to be trying out 3 cloaking units on this thing. And the reason why is because I actually ran into a player using a similar setup to this, and it was highly effective. I got smoked by it. So I know it works. And in terms of the pilot skills, these are the pilot skills I have. I think it's so important to have, the Thomas Mind Read pilot, because it gives you more speed when you use your ability. So that with Roadhog and Adamant Roadhog, if you're playing Domination or Beacon Rush, is going to make this build extremely deadly, okay? And let's take a look at the Pulsar build here. This one, the modules can kind of vary. I have Overdrive and Last Stand, which is what I run on my own account, but you can also run 3 Thermonukes if you don't want to get too close. I think that's probably a better build if you have a weaker Leech. 3 Thermonukes or 3 nuclear reactors can be very effective on the Leech. And here's the modules, or at least the pilot skills for this Leech. Now, I don't think the pilot skills really matter too much for this kind of build here, except maybe the damage ones like the Survivor and Master Gunsmith. But you are keeping your distance. And one question I always get asked as well is this build better than the Wasp build? So when it comes to Champion League gameplay, the players tend to generally be more aggressive. I've said this before, and one reason why I prefer the Pulsars is because of the 5-second reload time. So if players are charging me, 5 seconds isn't that long for that reload versus 12 seconds here of the Wasp, which is pretty much more than double the other one. Doesn't mean that this build doesn't work. I think on long-range maps like Canyon map, Springfield map is another one. Those kinds of maps, I think this build can work really well. But if it's a smaller map, you probably want the Pulsar build. And the Pulsars, because it has the same range, tends to pretty much do it all. So I tend to stick with that build. I still think it's better overall for the Leech. And again, this is just my opinion. So what we're going to do here is we're going to run a game with these 2 builds, the Havoc and the Pulsar. And then after that game, I'm going to show you some action clips, of the Atomizer build and the Wasp build so that you guys can see that in action. And remember, guys, if you have other builds that you have run, for example, the Cryo Igniter build that I tend to run on my, baby account, if you have builds like that, mention it in the comment section, down below so that other players can learn from you. And maybe I can pick up something from you as well, because maybe you have discovered another build that works really well and I haven't tried it out. I would like to try it out and maybe even do a video on it, or maybe feature it along in my lineup for a future video or something like that. But yeah, definitely do that. And before we get started here, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing if you haven't already. And if you enjoyed this video or you found it helpful, make sure to leave a thumbs up. And having said that, let's hop into the first, or at least the game here. I'm only going to play one game, and then there's going to be action clips afterwards. And let's see how we do with these 2 Leech builds here. Okay, so we've just dropped in on Power Plant map. I have started with the Leech here. I'm going to try to get to the gap here if I can. We actually have a player on that side. There's a lot of players here in this gap area. I can do a lot of damage to them. Let's go ahead. See if we can maybe... we need to take out this Blitz. And he can't heal with these weapons. There we go. So I've got to retreat here. this is going to get kind of dicey. Let's just do that. Trying to get all of these guys down to their last stand. This way they can't heal up. Can I get this guy? Oh! There we go. Oh, jeez, we have so many players over here too. Whoa, this guy. I need to heal up. So I have cloaking unit on this bot. Just to help me survive for a bit longer. So I almost have my phase shift. If I can get inside this gap area here. They actually have a Fenrir. So we're going to go for the Fenrir first. Because this is a very tanky bot. So we can take that guy out. Let's just do that. Holy shoot. I've done a lot of damage. The only thing is I don't know how long I can survive here. Because if this guy goes into flight, which I think he is. I almost have enough time here. Hold on. If I can get... Maybe I can get this guy. What is this guy in? We got... Oh, shoot. I got another player. Oh, you know why? Because I leeched onto him. Holy crap. You know what? That was a really good run with that leech. So what I'm going to do now is drop in over here with this setup. So this is 600 meter range. Let's try to perhaps lock down this player here. I'm not sure if I got him. He's leeching onto my teammate. But we're going to have some company here on this side too. So this build does better on a larger map. Still very effective though. You can get it to work. Ah, man, this guy got that beacon. Hold up a sec. Oh, jeez, there's so many players here. So you can't exactly brawl with this setup. Trying to get this guy. Let's move this way. I need to lock down some of these players here. Oh shoot, this guy is not even being locked down. What does he have? Anti-control on there? Okay, let's move this way. So you can see it still does a lot of damage. The only thing is, it's not a close range brawler. Trying to lock this guy down so that I can get this beacon here. There we go. Last stand triggered. And remember, the 5-second reload time really helps with this build as well. I can get that one player back there, get him down to his last stand perhaps. Let's move this way. There we go. Ah, what? He's still alive. Yeah, let's go for this guy. He landed on top of this Fenrir. There we go. Holy crap. Oh, that was a Minos. Trying to get... This is definitely a T-Falcon. That's a T-Falcon with the last stand. Oh, and this can also be deadly to Titans too. So I'm not going to go for the other player, but I'm going to show you when it comes to Titans. And what you can always do is you can run, drones on here that can freeze him up. There we go. So very deadly build. Another player over here. Let's just move on over to this side. I don't want to hit this guy just yet. Let's do that now. Froze him up. He forgot to close his front doors. I'm gonna lock him again. Yep, there we go. Locked. And that's gonna be game. So I think this was a really good game because it showcased both builds very well. So we'll take a look at how we did here in this game before we jump into those action clips of the different builds for the Leech. And this is how we did. And this is using the 2 Leech. So the one with the Havoc and then the Pulsar weapon. But I also want to show you guys, how the Leech does with the Atomizers and the Wasp. So, this is kind of how we did. Here are the honor points for that game. And what we're going to do now is we're going to jump into some action clips showcasing maybe some of these builds as well. The Havoc, but I really want to showcase also the Wasp and the Atomizers because I know some of you guys might have those weapons. And also, remember guys, if you have builds that you would recommend to other players, leave it in the comment section down below so that other players can learn from you, maybe myself as well. And I think that pretty much wraps up today's video. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed, consider subscribing. Until the next video, I'll catch you guys later. Man, these guys all have that range. 600 mings. Let's see how much damage we can do to this guy. See how deadly it is? Look at his health. So that's with the corrosion. Yeah, he's keeping his distance. Let's go for this guy here. I can use the Arthur to shield for me. That corrosion might be enough to actually kill him. Yep, there we go. Now I gotta reload for this guy. Hold up. So here's the thing. So you see how it's like 7 seconds. I know I'm running towards this guy. It's because we need to get this beacon back. But I still have my last stand. I still should be able to take this guy out. That corrosion should do its job. There we go. Okay, so we know where that scorpion is. He's on the he's on the right side. Take out that guy. I'm just backing out of that scorpion's range there. We gotta watch out for the hawk as well. Let's take this guy out. Okay, I'm gonna move closer to the center. Again, we have to be careful of that. There's a scorpion back there. Not sure if he got killed, but gotta make sure I have my ability ready just in case. Hold up. Man, there's a lot of blitz over here. Holy crap. I don't know if I want to get into that mess. Yeah, you always have to be careful of the blitzes because they suppress you. Let's just back out of here. I hope I don't get attacked by scorpions. I don't have my ability or a heal. Let's just move across. There we go. Maybe this guy here too. There we go. Let my weapons cool down. Almost got him. Oh, so close. Yep, there's a scorpion. Trying to get a shot in on him. Let's focus on this Ravana. Looks like we got a Fenrir.